Where was I? Oh yeah, Auntie Yvonne, really, really frown. She lived in this flat. It was like 10 feet up. I know, more than that. 10 stories up. That was it, basically. I never really saw her very much. A bit untidy. I shouldn't say that really. But a bit nice. So I'm standing there in the queue with my pickled onion. We're making bigger because I was really little. She comes walking across the road and I was thinking, oh no, and I was getting really, really red. And I thought, what's she going to say? So I'm standing in the queue. Looking really scared. And all I can remember doing is coming up to me and saying, have you got a pickled onion in your mouth? It's like, yeah, I'm standing in a fish and chip shop. Of course I have. I couldn't afford a bit of fish and chips. So all I could afford was a bit of pickled onions. This is during the day. So I did this. You naughty girl, you're lying, you have. And I went, oh, I seriously believed that I'd get away with standing in the fish and chip shop with a pickled onion in my mouth, with my mouth out here, and telling her that I didn't have one. I can't remember much after that. I think she had a real go at me in the shop and embarrassed me. But you know, I was only little at the time. Why didn't she help me across the road? You know, and take me home? No, she didn't. She just went off and told my mum that I'd spent her change. So when I got back later on, my mum was laughing. She was trying to tell me off, but she was laughing, and I was just I looked really sweet then. I was cross-eyed. I was like looking at her, like, you know, like as if I'd not done anything wrong. So yeah, that was it. That's my pick. And I have to tell that story to my daughter all the time. She really, really likes it. There's many more stories. Got that down. Have a bit of tea. Really weird, vinegar and tea. So, talking about that, my husband, he eats really weird things. He really loves Mexican food. I sent him shopping the other day, and he came back with all this Mexican food. Now, I like Mexican food, but not every day. And he likes these jalapeno peppers and sardines. And he eats them before he goes to bed. Very romantic. Anyway, going back to my dad. No, my dad's little, but he's not that little. He had 2 of these, like, you know, like proper ones. And he sold them because he kept saying he was going to go camping. Because he's into like fishing and camping and all that, and he never did. So he's just sold them did them all up, and it's typical him. Spent loads of money on them and then sold them for a loss. Because he's like that. And if my sister's blog, she can go absolutely mad because she's really defensive of him. Because my mum died a couple of years ago, and he's like on his own and that now. Well, no, actually he's not. He's got my 2 brothers living at home with him. You know, that don't ever leave home. So we're going up to see him soon. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, he's got a Harley, right? And he goes out. And I don't know if his feet actually touch the floor, but it's really cool. I want to get a picture of that because both my dad and my brother has a Ducati. So no, that wasn't my Ducati when I was on the other video. It was my brother's. And so we're going to be going up there. And I rang the other day, we were talking about this. And so we're going to get together. He's really kind. He hasn't got a lot of money, but he always makes really fantastic roast dinners. And we always have a laugh because my brothers are really quite comical. And my brother Andrew, he's going away. He travels. And he's been travelling for about 8 or 9 years now. And he just works over here, gets loads of money, and then goes off. And his stories are really, really mad. I'd have to find out about them one day and kind of blog about them. And he's a really nice guy, and so we're going to go and have this we're going to go up to my dad's, all our family, and we're going to celebrate him going off again. It's funny how he always goes off before Christmas. He needs some money. So I was saying to my dad about how bad some of the photographs were that they'd taken when, like, my sister's little baby had been born, and my dad was taking all these photographs, and he still likes the old-fashioned camera, and I think he might even have a Polaroid, and they always make it look really bad. I've got loads of pictures of my family, and they always look like kind of mafia. Their eyes are always really dark and stuff, and we all look a bit scary. And I've got a lot of pictures like that, and I've cut most of the heads off, but my dad has kept them all. He's got a picture in his wallet of me. It's really, really bad. It's just so awful, and he won't let me have it. He's had it there for years. I'm waiting for him to put his wallet down so I can just go through it, which is very bad. But Anyway, and he's got other pictures of me, and I thought they'd got rid of them, but apparently because he took his with an instant camera, they were even worse. And he's offered to give them to me to blog about and to show them. And there's also one where. My goodness, it's well, it's just worse than my sister's picture that she took, because she's kept a few as well, and she thinks it's funny. My dad actually puts them in frames around his house, in on his sort of mantelpiece and on his little drawers and things like that. And there's one he's got of me as a kid. It's really bad, and I wanted to put it on an album and get a band together, call them Geeky, and say it's because I'm worth it. But I think L'Oreal have got that now, that little kind of catchphrase. And I've got like this kind of knitted cardigan on, which is like, you can tell in the photograph, I really don't want my picture taken. I'm like thinking, oh, please don't, I'm going to regret this. I must have been about sort of 7. My mum used to cut my hair, so it was like that. I've got like cross eyes, and I'm just going, I'm really kind of gurning in it. I look absolutely awful. And he's got that somewhere. He's hidden it so that I can't have it back. So I was telling him about this, and he finds it really amusing. And now he's offered to give me more pictures. He's got more of a stash of pictures of me which look really bad, including my brother, my other brother Sam. And he looks a bit rough, he said, as well. Would I like that? Thanks, Dad. So that's about it, really. So that's it. I'm going to go and do some music now. I'm just looking down here because I've got my daughter's got a blue Peter's badge, but she's naughty, and I'm gonna go. So hopefully that you all have an eventful week and a lovely weekend, and I'm going to be doing some more filming later and hopefully rehearse a song because I've got a gig coming up. I don't do much rehearsing. I should really. So that's it. That's me. So I'm gonna say goodbye now. Bye bye. I'm gonna eat that pickle down here. More. Oh, don't move pants on. Thank you. Goodbye.